Is another silver breakout coming? We're going to talk about that on this morning's gold and silver updates. Let's get right to it. Good morning, everybody. Happy coffee. It is Monday morning. Precious metals explosion. Is it or is it not this morning? We're going to talk about that. Are we on the verge of another silver breakout? I think we are. There's some things going on that we all didn't expect happen over the weekend. So we'll talk about that. Before we get into it, I wanted to tell everybody I appreciate everything you've done for SSC. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching our copper video yesterday. As usual, I get tore up on copper videos. I just want everybody to remember that SSC does have his own opinion too. So if I come back and I hit you with a reply on a reply that I think might or may not be wrong, a lot of times I'm going to comment on that. So don't get your feelings hurt if I jump back on it and I comment and tell you my feelings on copper. I'm primarily silver, gold, Goldbacks, precious metals, and copper. Copper's beautiful. Copper's doing very, very well. Copper, to me, I think, is a future metal. So that's just an opinion. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a whole bunch of copper and get rich. I'm not a financial advisor, everybody. Everybody needs to know that up front. I do a lot of research. I spend a lot of time on this for you, from my living room to yours, so that I can give you these updates every morning, show you a few pickup videos, show you some copper videos, silver, gold, all that good stuff. So let's get to it this morning. As I suspected today, I couldn't give you a 100%, but as I suspected today, happy coffee, the green light was going to be on silver big time, and gold. It ended up really good. It ended up over 70 on Friday, but it is doing fantastico. Gold right now is at 44.31.90, everybody. Hey, by the way, I hope a bunch of you went out and took advantage of the dip and bought some silver, maybe some gold, some platinum, took advantage of that big dip. As you saw, if you were paying attention in the video Saturday on my silver pickups where I was showing you some of the prices, you could see in there the palladium and platinum prices where they were right around $900. And that was back earlier in 2025. So it just goes to show you what has happened to the prices on all these metals. They have really skyrocketed. So gold is up $101.60. That is a phenomenal increase for Monday. It started yesterday at about 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Things started really rocking and rolling. And I guess there's some things going on, and we'll talk about that when we get done with our updates and what everybody thinks silver and gold is going to do. Hey, look, I would do these videos live, everybody, but it's so early in the morning. It's so early in the morning to do these live videos. I'm going to try to do a live video just for fun, but because we do these updates so early in the mornings, it's crazy. I don't know that everybody would really jump into that. But silver, right now, it's on a breakout, I believe, today. It could easily go the other way, right? I mean, I throw the pass and you catch it, right? But if I throw a bad pass, it's 10 yards over your head, well, it's kind of hard to catch. So We're at 76.22 on silver this morning. It's up $3.45. I had a buddy send me a text last night. Hey, did you see silver? It's up $2 already, and it just started. I'm like, yeah, things are happening, everybody. There's a few people that jump on the bandwagon or get to jump on the bandwagon before me, and then sometimes I beat them to the punch this early in the morning. It doesn't matter really, but I was looking at a few videos yesterday and just for fun. And I mean, we've got these creators talking $20,000 silver and, $1,000,000 gold, $1,000 silver here, I mean, talk about clickbait. If that happens, we're going to be in trouble, everybody. I believe we get to that kind of silver and that kind of gold price, we're in trouble. There's a reason that that's happening, and that would be that's apocalyptic. That's apocalyptic. Let's go to platinum. Platinum is up. Platinum, they're all up, everybody. We're going to talk about that. They're all up right now. So we can get this light to focus in right. That's what you get at the SSC house, everybody. Good thing is, I don't care if you know that I'm just a normal guy. Platinum, 22.21. It is up $77 just this morning. Well, we started yesterday when things started going up in price. Gotta love that coffee, everybody. That gets me awake. We're back Monday, and here we are. The holidays are gone. The hype's gone. You would think things settle down a little bit, but they're not. They're rocking and rolling. Hang on just a second. Okay. It drives me crazy when I get that glare in my glasses and I can see it on the camera. So, palladium 1662, it's up $44. It's doing really, really good, but it's not making that big jump like platinum has, and it's still following it, and it's getting close. But what is Hong Kong this morning? Hong Kong this morning showing 72.43. That's crazy. That is quite a bit less than what the Kitco numbers are showing. And this is Kitco, but it's showing like the Hong Kong market. Mumbai is 73.35. We're open here in the United States. So 74.40 in London and 72.81 in New York is what they're showing. Golly, that's things are going to get interesting today. Things are going to get interesting. Now, silver is back on the move to being the winner on the gold to silver ratio. It's at 48.20. Did anybody take advantage of the gold to silver ratio and take your silver and go trade it for gold? I did not. I got some silver Saturday, and we showed that to you in our pickups, but I certainly did not. And remember, you can help me by watching my videos through. I really appreciate it. We're almost, everybody. Let's look at 5,000 subscribers. We are at, let's refresh it, 4962. 5,000 subscribers in a little over 9 months, everybody. We're going on our 10th month. We'll be 10 months on the 15th. So we appreciate everything that you guys have done for SSC and his channel and Mrs. SSC. We thank you so very, very much all over the world and all over the United States. We appreciate it. I'd say every state, but that'd take too long. ADHD, let's get off track. Let's move on. Let's move on to Goldbacks. And then we're gonna talk about some base metals. Allergies, half force this morning, not too bad. Goldback is still 866. It'll update. If you're new to this channel, it updates on right around 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. It comes out of Colorado. So you can go to Goldback, just Google Goldback exchange rate, and it'll pull it up, and you can check that out right around that time, depending on where you live in the United States, if you're in the East Coast or the West Coast. But that Central Standard Time is where I live, so 11 o'clock is the time that it updates. I suspect we're going to go back up once again on Goldbacks, 24 karat gold. Got some of those this weekend too. And big on those. Those are all going to my grandkids. I am on a mission on that stuff and our silver and our gold. I mean, sometimes you have to sell stuff in an upswing and the prices are great. Sometimes you don't, but the Goldbacks, I'm not going to sell. Those are definitely always going to go to the grandkids. So, they're not going to get rich, they're not going to get rich. But then again, 30 years from now, those things might be extremely valuable. We can't predict the future. That's one thing about these metals, everybody. We cannot predict the future. We can give you a prediction on these metals and on Goldbacks, on copper. But I personally can't predict what's going to happen in the future. The only person, the only spirit that can predict anything that knows the future is our Heavenly Father. He's the only one that knows what's coming, not us. So we can pound SSC all you like on copper videos and say they're terrible and copper's terrible and it's scrap metal and blah blah blah, and do the numbers and the premiums and all that stuff, everybody. But we can't predict the future. We can see what's going to happen. We can educate ourselves on silver and gold and copper and palladium and platinum. We can educate ourselves all we want, and we can get close, but we can't predict what's going to happen. So Goldbacks 866 are base metals. I'm going to throw in some nickel and some aluminum, some zinc, and some lead. A lot of you folks out there pour zinc and lead and aluminum bars and stuff like that, and make a lot of fun. Copper bars, you pour copper bars. By the way, it takes money to do that, right? Time and money and perfection to make things look appealing to the consumer to purchase. There's some great copper pours out there, some great aluminum, golds, the zinc, silver, copper right now, guys. It's on the move. It's 576. I think it's going to push $6 a pound pretty soon. It might continue to really rocket this year. I think we're having a big year for their base metals, copper. Look at nickel. Nickel's at 761. A lot of you said, "Hey, I'm just going to start, collecting copper nickels." That's awesome. Copper and pennies and pre-82 pennies and stuff like that. That's all a long-term hold. I mean, you can't really melt them down yet, from what I know, on the pre-82s, and I just don't want people to melt our silver, our constitutional silver, our pennies down. Nickel, 761, $1.36 on aluminum. Zinc is at $1.41. Lead's at 89 cents. Wow. Some of these metals might be, if you think about it, nickel might be a good one to get into in possibly as an investment. Maybe some nickel bars, some nickels. Oh my gosh. Bitcoin, guys, it's crazy. 92,843. Now, it's on its way up. I don't know what's driving it, but let's talk about it here in just a minute. we're going to check some things out. So let's go back to silver real quick, and even gold, and let's see what's going to happen. I think this week. I mean, we're at 76.15 right now. Some things happened over the weekend. You know, we went in. The United States went in and kind of invaded. We didn't really invade Venezuela. There's a difference between a full-out invasion and invasion. Yeah, did we invade it? Yes, we did. But we went and we basically removed a drug cartel leader, a guy pushing drugs all over the world, all over the United States, pushing them in here. We went and we took him. Boom, we took him out of power. And that's a good thing. He's killing millions of people by shipping drugs all over the United States, all over the world. And we took him out, and well deserved. Maduro, you're out. Don't mess with the United States. We will come get you eventually. But there is a lot of silver, not as much as a lot of countries, especially Mexico and such, but they do have copper, silver, gold. They have those minerals. They have oil. Venezuela basically stole a lot of oil sites from the United States and took over that they took from companies that owned them. And I pray for Venezuela. I hope that they come back as a wealthy country once more. Socialism is not the way. Socialism is Venezuela, and that's a perfect example of what it does to a country. Dictators and socialists, and they go in there and they just destroy the country. They take it all for themselves and destroy countries. So that is definitely, geopolitical stuff is going to push prices up. And silver's on its way up anyway. And then you go in there and we do something like that. Excuse me, sniffling. And so it's going to push prices up. So what's everybody think today? Monday. Mondays are usually big days, up and down. What is silver going to do today? I think it's going to continue to drive up. It's driving a little bit slower, but if you think about it, it's gone up, $5 an ounce? So since yesterday at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock for some of you, yesterday it's pushing. So it is way up. Is it going to continue to drive to 77, 78, 79 today? Is what's going to happen this week? What are your predictions? Everybody talk to each other on this channel. What are your predictions on our silver and gold prices? Remember, everybody, there's not one of us on here. Well, maybe some of you might be. If you are, speak up. They're financial advisors. So let's talk about what we think and what we're going to do as stackers, as collectors of all of our metals. What are all these metals going to do? What's gold going to do? What's silver going to do? What's copper going to do? How about platinum, palladium? Rhodium, everybody, is at $9,300. It's holding fast. The next asking price for rhodium is $99.50. Rhodium. Oh my gosh. If I was a wealthy man, everybody, I'd just pull out a huge stack of everything and say, hey, look, guys, isn't this beautiful? And then maybe I might pull out some rhodium, liquid rhodium. Who knows? Oh my gosh. Not a big fan of rhodium, but it is on the metals market. It is a big numbers one. Palladium, platinum, silver, gold, they're all the big numbers ones. And then our base metals are right after that. So everybody, we're going to go over it one more time. I encourage you new stackers, if you can only do a little bit at a time, do a little bit at a time. Dollar cost average your silver, your gold, your platinum, palladium. That is what I do. You do what you do. Make sure you always do your research. Don't just rely on me or other creators on YouTube to make your financial decisions. We are not financial advisors, most of us, right? So 44, 35, 90 on gold right now. Silver is at 76.14 on its way up. Green light's on. Platinum 22.20 up 76 bucks, holding strong, guys. Palladium's at 16.68 up 50 bucks. It's coming up. And once again, Rhodium $9,300, and the GSR is at 58.26. So 58 to 1. So copper 576. Nope, 575.83. So $5.85. So 576, close enough. Nickel 760. Guys, everybody have a great Monday. We're back to work. We're going to go to work and see what holds for work and what kind of trouble the SSC can get in. Everybody have a great Monday. SSC, I'm out.